Hi there, everybody. This is Mark Bromley, your friendly artist and author of the Yoranthium book series. Today I have for you a cultish scene of the current cults of politics that we find ourselves here in 2020. The concept of that of abortion. A lot of people don't understand what DNA is, and DNA is formed immediately upon conception. That one strand of DNA will start to subdivide into many strands of DNA and has all the information that a human being will ever be in their entire life. And thus, the DNA is their soul. Soul of humanity is found in the DNA. That's where you find everything about a person, all that makeup. And it's done upon conception. So, yeah, this is my pushing back against some atrocities and evils currently going on in our society that actually festers a lot of evil doing by people that are not well learned and did not understand what's really going on. And I call this t-shirt is available. You can buy it if you want. And it costs around $40, $50-ish, something like that. And it's helping me out with a great cause and make my work and stuff like that. So if you could actually help me out, buy this shirt and educate people, I'd appreciate it very much. In this shirt, I say Yoranthium. Clinics of death are altars of death. Abortion is a sin of evil. Human child soul is born at conception. So yeah, this whole drawing, it's based on basically an abortion table. This is what it looks like, and there's going to be usually three people in there around this altar. Basically, they're to murder your child, your unborn child. And this is what it's mostly going to look like when you go in there. So this is basically reality. This is what it's going to look like. This is how they tie you down and they put you into this weird device for the purpose of just digging it out with a spoon, I guess, siphoning out with a vacuum, something like that. Well, either way, it's pretty atrocious. And I understand that in the study of all this, that a third of the population abuses pregnant people, physically abuses pregnant people, a third of the population. And you can see that that's a significant number of voters that actually support this because of their own anger, their own hatred, and their own uh, dislike of people, that they want to murder children. Yes, bad things happen in this world. Suffering is a common occurrence in this world. But just because there's so much evil and so much suffering doesn't mean that you must give into evil, kill an unborn child, or murder that unborn child. You don't have to. There are alternatives. There are other solutions that promote life, that respect life. And here in Colorado, that's what one of our mottos are: respect life. And apparently, we have difficulties doing that when we're talking about abortion. Now, I'm okay with the natural process of a miscarriage. That's the terminology for it when it's a natural process. And I would cover like life-threatening situations to the mother under that kind of umbrella of miscarriage. But it has to be true. It has to be honest. It can't just be all willy-nilly kill a baby type stuff, because that's just ridiculous. That's complete nonsense. So I created this artwork to be very powerful, very telling of what you're doing to your own soul, to your own karma. You're creating evil karma for yourself by murdering a child. A child, a newly conceived child, is a vessel for a soul. If you believe in Buddhism, Buddhism believes that the souls return as human. Good souls are human. New souls, good souls are human. Bad souls become the beasts, the bugs, and whatnot because of bad karma. And I worry about people's mental health and mental well-being that don't see the bad karma that murdering even a baby actually is. Now, I am sure there are some physical altercations from certain encounters that are not actually the best. That's part of the suffering of the world, but that doesn't mean that the conceived child is uh, is bad, because the conceived child is not the mother and is not the father. Conceived child is a unique human being, best of both parents. That's what it really is, because that's biology. But a child can be a great being, a great person, could be the greatest good, even if it did result from suffering in this world. Believe in the life. Believe in life. You have to. And as far as those other terrible things, I have other methods to deal with that, to actually make sure that that kind of stuff is proven to be true and not being taken advantage of, that those kind of circumstances can be punished adequately if those kind of terrible conditions persist in our society. Because I do not condone those terrible conditions and those terrible people that do awful things. I don't condone that. But I do protect the life of a child, the life of the newly conceived, because I believe soul, a returning soul or a new soul, was waiting for some time to inhabit being, to be human again. And I do think we have a spiritual obligation to respect life. And that's what I created this shirt to show you, that by doing this, I created an altar to evil, an altar to bad karma. And I wanted to show you the three demons that will surround you, typically in one of these kind of settings, because it's based on the current medical practices that they have in place. And it is terrible that people still believe in that. It's barbarism. Humanity is reaching a first-tier civilization, a first-tier civilization that we can be born from our own womb, the womb of Earth, or what I call the Garden of Eden. This is the Garden of Eden that we're still in. We still found it, and we've been living in Eden for a very long time, and it's called Earth. And eventually, our population is going to be so big that we have to do what God is hoping of us, to go out into the universe, to go to the moon, to go to Mars, to gather those resources, because the universe is massively huge. The resources are out there, born from its own garden womb world. And I write about it in the book Yoranthium, and you should get it. You should get this shirt. I should have those books out on a per order basis next year, and you'll be able to get real books instead of just the ebooks. But if you want the ebooks, go to Google Play, look up Yoranthium, Lost Hope, and you can get the book, you can get the shirts, and you can get my artwork. You can get a picture of this picture, a poster of it, just by simply sending me an email. I'm putting the links right down here in the YouTube video, and you can go to the website, you can go to my email and just ask about it, inquire, and I would be happy to provide more of this with you. And book two, the Book of Gentru, when that's released, I do talk more in detail about this. I have a little story in there that totally illustrates what I'm talking about, and that's what I'm trying to do there. And that's part of my artwork right there. It's a digital piece. I've been doing digital work because, well, I'm running low on paints and canvas and other materials to do actual paintings. So get my book Yoranthium, buy my digital artwork, my t-shirts, and that'll help me a long way to get better quality computer programs, more paints, more canvases, other artworks, and I'll be creating some really amazing stuff in the future with your support. So do give to my cause, buy my merchandise, and you will see my artwork flourish even bigger. I might even bring other people on if I actually make enough. If I start to pull in enough to pay other people to help me out, I'll do that. And then you'll be helping an American business out. So thanks. You have a great day. Bye.